Here we are with our exercises for an acutely sore back. So these exercises are designed to relieve muscle tension or spasm and also offload the structures in the back that might be inflamed or under pressure at the moment, such as your discs or your facet joints. Maybe nerves are being pinched. They're very gentle, but if any of them are sore to do, then back off, leave them. They're not the right ones for you today. These exercises should all be instinctively should feel really good to do as you're doing them, and if they don't, then you need to not do them. It may be that you need a bit of hands-on physiotherapy before starting exercise if these ones are sore, or you might need different exercises, so you can contact me if these aren't easing things out for you. We're going to start lying on our back, and you should have something comfortable to lie on and a little cushion or rolled towel for head support as well. So, lying on your back, you can just take the arms out, around, and see where you can relax them out to the side. Knees and heels are together, the knees bent up, and just begin to move your knees from side to side and allow your head roll in the opposite direction. You can take a deep breath in to hold your stretch and breathe out to move. And as you breathe out, you're trying to engage the core muscles. So breathe in to hold. On the breath out, engaging pelvic floor, lower tummy and lower back muscles gently all together to support your movement through to the other side. Breathing in to hold and breathing out to move through to the other side. So this exercise is all about soothing the structures of your back, coaxing them into moving again, relaxing the muscles, switching back on that switch to your core, because pain will inhibit the core from working, so we're just reactivating the core here. And it's just, I suppose, when you begin to soothe the back, you get a bit of confidence back again, and you can begin to trust your back again. So about 10 or 15 each way. And that will also increase the circulation to the structures of your back, which can promote healing. It takes the pressure off different structures in your back that might be the cause of your pain. We're going to come back to the middle now, and we're going to try some single knee hugs. So one knee down straight and just gently rock the other knee back and forth. If your other knee keeps lifting up, just really make the effort of keeping it down. You want to feel the stretch to the hip flexor or the front of the hip on the straightened leg. And here with this knee hug, we're getting a nice opening up or gapping of the facet joints, the lower back. But if we push too hard, it might feel like a bit of a strain. So just go with what feels comfy. And then we can change sides. This exercise can also help relieve spasm around your lower back and help relax the muscles around the pelvis as well. Deep breaths flowing, and really try and relax into these. Don't force them. You can sigh each breath out as if you're releasing tension with each long breath out. Great. Okay, and from here, I'm going to take that knee across the body with the opposite hand and just go gently with it, especially at the beginning as you feel how you're doing. Sometimes if you've one-sided back pain, say if your pain is on your left, then drawing the left knee across will provide relief. So just ease into that and see if it feels good. If you're getting a sharp pain, don't push into that knee, but you can try the other side and see, does that feel better? That's maybe the case that it feels better to do, it feels good to do both sides. So just listen to your body, tune in, and don't force anything. As you begin to feel that you're loosening up into that, you can take a little bit further and look over the shoulder. That might not be today or tomorrow, but maybe in a few days. See how you're feeling. And give the other side a try. Always tuning in to how the body's doing and easing into it gently. So the hip is moving first, and then if you're comfortable with it, the back can move as well. If you're getting groin pain as you do this, then the hip joint might be a bit tight. You could always put a cushion there at the crease of the hip just to block that bit of end range movement into the hip, so that it's more of a stretch on the back of the hip that you feel. Okay. Right, so I'm going to then turn over into all fours. Now in all fours, with hip joint distance between the knees and feet, we're going to do the cat and camel. So we round up the spine, our tailbone and shin are tucked under, and then we're going to go in the opposite direction. And you're going again nice and easy to begin with, to see how your body feels with the movement. Breathe in to dip the spine down. Breathe out to round the spine up. So you're allowing the neural structures in the back to guide and free. You're taking pressure out of the discs, gapping the facet joints, and getting some deep breaths flowing. And it just feels good too. But if you feel that your back feels like quite tight as you're going up into that rounded position there, don't push through that. Just go to where you feel comfy. If you feel it's pinching as you come down, don't pinch down into it. Just go to where it's easy. And if you do that, then as the days go on, hopefully you feel a bit better. We're then going to widen out the knees, but keep the feet together and sit back towards the heels. And just again go as far as you feel comfy and relax there. Take some deep breaths in and out. It may be that you've just got this far, and that's fine. Again, just listen to your body. Bring your arms across to one side. Take a deep breath in, welcome the stretch if it's there. And breathing out, softening, relaxing and letting go. Off to the other side. Feel that side of the body lengthening out. Breathe in. A long breath out. Feel the body letting go of tension that might have been there. Back to the middle. As the back frees out, it may be that you can combine those last two exercises. So you're rounding up through the spine as you sit back, and you're dipping down through the spine as you come forwards. Rounding the breath out, sitting back, inhale, dipping down all the way forwards. So by the time you've got to doing this, your back probably freed out a good bit. Okay, lovely. Now from here, quite often for some people when they stretch their glute muscles, it really takes pressure off the lower back. So I'm going to show you a figure of 4 glute stretch. Now, if your back is quite sore, it may be that you need something to put your feet up onto, such as a chair. I'm just going to use this gym ball that's very handy here. So I'm going to put my feet up here. Like I said, you could just have a chair, seated chair, and I'm going to put my right ankle in front of my left knee and my hands are just behind my left thigh. And I'm going to bring the legs back and feel the right hip stretch. If you feel the lower back pulling and uncomfortable, again, this exercise isn't for you today. But I'm getting a stretch there into the back of my hips, so that's a very healthy stretch. So I'm just going to ease maybe a little bit from side to side, or take some deep breaths in, long breaths out. Physically feeling tension leaving the body, especially on each long breath out. And hopefully that felt relieving for you. And we can change sides. Easing into the stretch. Nothing sudden, nothing sharp. See how the body's feeling. Hopefully you're just getting the stretch in behind the back of the hip. Sometimes you might also feel it up the back of the thigh a little bit, but mainly in the back of the hip. You don't want to feel lower back pain doing this one. Again, let the breath flow. Feel the shoulders, jaw and forehead relax. Feel the body relaxing into the stretch. Great. And from here, if your feet are supported, you can pull your knees in if that feels good on your back, or you could just do some double knee hugs if that feels good on your back. And if it feels tight on it, don't do it today. And then we're going to come on up into standing. And I wanted to just show you a little hip flexor stretch to do, because sometimes the hip flexors can tug on the back as well. So I'm going to hold on to one ankle. You can tip the wall if needs be, and just keep the tailbone tucked in. So your knee is pulling down, but your tailbone is tucking in underneath, and you're feeling your lower tummy muscles working. Deep breaths in and out. You can lift the opposite arm upwards if your balance is okay with that. And you take a deep breath in to get a good stretch, and breathe out to lower. And change sides. Tuck the tailbone in. Feel the lower tummy muscles really working. Reaching the arm up, take a deep breath in. And breathing out, slowly lower. You can do a little quad stretch, you can do a little side stretch. So knees wide in a gentle squat position, and you're coming over to one side, across to the other. And you can do a few of those each way. And then another nice little one is a inner thigh stretch. So I'm keeping my back really straight here. I'll just turn to the side so that you can see. I'm not rounding my back. Back's really straight. So the discs should be comfortable with that. Opposite leg straightening out. Leaning to the side. Inner thigh muscles being tight can really tug on the structures of the back as well. So you can do a couple of those each side. And one thing to remember when you've been in a lot of pain is to just ground and remember the importance of relaxing as well. And engaging the core gently without over gripping and tightening everything. So it's gentle core activation, bringing the sitting bones down to get that sense of support. You've activated then that inner corset of abdominal muscle which runs right around the lower back, pelvic floor underneath like a hammock, attach the pubic bone in the front, tailbone in the back, and it lifts up. And then you've got little muscles of the lower back. And when we hug gently and all of those together, that creates a lot of support for your back. So just during the day as you're standing and walking, try and activate those core muscles. And hopefully soon you'll be ready to progress those core muscles some more and move on with your rehabilitation. Take care, and if you have trouble doing those exercises, you can contact me in the clinic and I can give you something different to do. Take care.